So Nat, can you tell us how growing up looks like for you?
Growing up is as a Ghanaian,
Yeah.
first of all, it's already it's interesting. It's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to Real Talk with Robert. And if you know it's not raw, we don't even bring a table to even discuss issues concerning it. And today we are here with a first class graduate. Period, first class. So we are waiting for it. And also a religion enthusiast, and it's in the person of
Nathaniel, hi guys. It's so
yeah,
nice to meet you and
yeah.
your YouTube people and TikTok.
Okay, so Nat, can you tell us how growing up looks like for you?
Growing up is as a Ghanaian,
Yeah.
first of all, it's already it's interesting. It's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah.
And growing up as a Christian is very interesting. And growing up as a different child is very, very interesting because first of all, Ghana is a very, very religion driven country.
Mm-hmm.
And our everyday life is like is surrounded
Surrounded
by
by
religion and like
religion.
norms and values and ethics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And for me, growing up not being like the traditionally
Masculine person.
masculine person, it's been hard because first of all, see how I'm talking. It's
Yeah.
it's very very different
Yeah.
from the way a regular or ordinary male will speak. So I face a lot of like backlash and all of that because talk like this, talk like that, talk like. Meanwhile, it's nature. I can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
And I also have like feminine like traits and like issues and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, sometimes it's hard because then you're just being you. You're not trying to be. You know what I mean? Why would I? Why would I
Yeah.
decide to act a certain way or speak a certain way
Mm-hmm.
and just receive like insults, backlash, or even threats to some extent?
Thank you.
Why would I do that?
Okay. Yeah, but this we are labeling it only in your JHS and your primary life. Like, how did your JHS and primary life look like? Were they bullying around those spaces first of all? And how did you feel when you were young?
Okay, I feel like back in primary,
Yeah.
we were kids. We didn't
Mm.
know. We were just living our own world.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever goes, goes. There was no issue at all.
Yeah.
I only, I won't call it bullying. I think people were curious. People didn't understand how I was.
Yeah.
So we were like, why do you act like this? Why do you talk like that? Why? So I didn't really see it as bullying. I
Bullying. Yeah.
just saw it as like kids being curious and wanting to know why this is this.
Yeah.
But the bullying actually started in I think around JHS 3. I was in a different school at first, and that school didn't really have
Okay.
like
Yeah.
yeah. So I went to a different school, and that school, that's where I realized that
Yeah.
there's actually something to like panic about
Yeah.
as a feminine presenting boy.
Meal. Yeah.
So yeah, that's when the bullying started, and it made me feel like I didn't belong and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't deserve to live to some
Yeah.
extent because I'm really trying to just be me, to just exist as everyone else is
Yeah.
existing. But then people make you feel like, oh, because you act a certain way, you're not supposed to be in the midst of us, you're an outcast, you're a riffraff, and it's all overwhelming sometimes.
Okay. So in those times, how did you feel? Like, did it reduce your confidence level? What did it do to you? Like, did it make you less sociable? How did you feel?
Yes.
Like, did it temper on your charisma?
It actually did. Growing up, I was always very, very shy.
Yeah.
But then when you get to know me, you see that I'm a very like playful person. I was very shy, but then the bullying made me timid.
Mm-hmm.
It made me timid in the sense that I, how do I say this? When people try to like bring you down and like they try to like this try to suppress your,
Suppress your feelings and your
it made
emotions.
it made me coil into like my shell. It made me feel like, Oh, people don't like me. And growing up, I've been such a people pleaser.
Yeah.
I've been wanting everyone to like me, accept me. So it made me like hide. It made me timid, very very timid. It made me even more shy. It made me hate myself. And yeah, it just broke down the little confidence
Confidence
I
you
had.
had.
So
Okay, so fast forward now, JHS life, primary life, everything is good for you aside the JHS 3. So coming to SHS, you went to a government school, right? A public school
yeah,
where everybody could be in those spaces, right?
yeah.
Which school did you go to first of
I
all?
attended Agri Memorial
Wow.
Cape
And how
Coast.
was the school like for you? Was it your first choice? Did you wanted to go to that school?
I did actually.
Okay,
I did.
so how was the school like? And with because it coming from all walks of life, because a government school, everybody could attend. How did you feel going to that school first of all as a border, and also like being a mix of people you think they actually hate you already? So how did you feel? And how were you able to survive to like SHS 3 and even come to the university first of all?
I was scared and I was happy at the same time. I was happy because I thought, oh, maybe because like I thought I was grown and I thought
Mm-hmm.
like other people too were grown too. So I thought maybe people will understand.
Yeah.
And I was scared too because I was like, what if the same people in my GHS also come to the same SHS like with the same mentality? Not
Mm-hmm.
like the same people, like people with the same
Mentality.
mentality in
Yeah.
GHS also meet me there.
Yeah.
How is everything going to be? I'm scared of seniors, how I'm going to be treated and stuff like that. So I was just like feeling some way. I didn't know what to feel. I was just scared and I was just excited at the same
But
time.
like, did you hate the people in the school? Like, for example, me personally, I feel that it's because of how they've been nurtured to think in an African society, especially in Ghana, and that's why like they are behaving or like they are portraying what they think is right or what they think is wrong to you. So, do you think you actually hate them or despise the people who do that to you, or you just be like, okay, I'm still living. Like, what can you do? You can't do me. You can't beat me. You can just insult me and bully me. Do you hate them? Like, because I feel personally that they've been accustomed to behave like that due to family or teachers or even what their friends have been saying. Yeah.
I don't hate them to be honest because I feel like yes, it's about how we've been brought up. It's about
Mm-hmm.
our upbringing. If
Yeah.
we're all taught to hate God and like the devil, we'll be acting differently.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't blame ourselves for that.
Yeah.
It's because of what we've been taught or how we've been nurtured.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't blame them. But then again, I also blame them in a way because we are growing and we are learning as
Mm-hmm.
human beings and as students.
Yeah.
And you have to sit down and think about how the other party is feeling
Yeah.
and understand that, oh, maybe it's not this person's fault. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
something is contributing to how the person is behaving. That's why you're in the school to learn.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. And if you're not even in the school to, you're supposed to like talk to the person. And that's the least you can do. Talk to the person.
And
Oh,
understand the way the
and
person is coming
understand.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then because people have already psyched their minds to some teachings that are in some way backhanded or
Yeah.
stuff like that. So they are comfortable with what they think they know. They are
Yeah.
not comfortable with learning more. They are not comfortable with. It's that's the thing about people. I don't even say Ghanaians. That's the thing about some people.
Yeah.
They are comfortable with where they are. They don't want to know. They don't want to learn. They just want to be stagnant. They don't like to move forward.
Or move backwards because they are
Yes, they are
comfortable.
comfortable where they
Yeah.
are.
So get even
So
knowledge, more knowledge about certain things are
yes,
deprivative for them because they don't even
yeah.
want to even assume to even learn what it
So I
is.
don't hate
Yeah.
them. And with some people, so I feel like it stems from a place of insecurity too.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are
Preach on.
insecure about certain things that
Yeah.
they don't want to express. So,
If you know, you know. We are not
so
elaborating more. Yeah.
yeah, so I feel like it's coming from that
Yeah.
place, and it's not my
You're calling to
yeah
help
to
them or
come and
something
help
like that.
them.
Yeah.
If that's what you are dealing with, then seek help. Yes.
Okay, so back to the high school drama and saga. We've had a discussion about it first of all, and how you had to like stand up for yourself and complete the school willingly. So can you tell my viewers like the struggles you went as an effeminate person in high school and how you're able to survive the 3 years of high school? Yeah.
I first I didn't stand up for myself. I was such a coward.
Okay.
I just lived
Mm-hmm.
because I always had this notion in my head that, oh, it's not forever. Like
Yeah.
it's just temporal. It's going to end. Everything ends.
Mm-hmm.
Everything ends. If it wasn't going to end, then there'll be a cause for panic. But then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's just going to end. It's just one of those things. It's just one of the downs, the ups and downs.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, hopefully it gets better. And I was just living. You go. The bullying was bullying. The bullying was
Mm-hmm.
when the insults were there, the verbal abuse, and the emotion. As a teenager, like this thing has a toll on you mentally
Yeah.
because you have to also deal with your academics. You have to deal with like everyday bullying, everyday struggles
Talking of
of
academics, I'll get there. So continue.
everyday like struggles of
Yeah.
being like ridiculed and everything. You go to
Yeah.
church, out in the choir, and you go to
Heat.
yes, you go to the choir and like even in the choir they are preaching and they're like they are saying some things and you know this thing that they are saying is for you. It's
Omu
the
di chew.
yes, it's for you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Ekuti ayi nim ni.
for you, like it's for you. You know this one is for you. You go to
Yeah.
your choir. That I felt more safe there
Yeah.
because I felt like that was a space for no because I loved the choir and you were getting these kinds of things. You go to the dorm, it's worse. Go to the
Mm-hmm.
class, some. So yeah, I just like let me just deal with this. Who knows? I might go and face something worse in
Yeah. Elsewhere.
elsewhere. And yes, I did.
So we'll get to this. Okay, so talking about like friendship in high school, right? Did you make a lot of friends, or like did you make selective friends that were friends with you, or that came to approach you and that's why you were friends with them, or you actually took a step further to be friends with people in school?
Um, I actually did make friends, like a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they are friends and they are friends.
Yeah.
They're friends. And most of the friends that I had
Yeah.
were just like me because who better to understand me than someone like me?
Yeah.
So like those were I had like a few friends like me that I actually had as friends. And the rest were my friends like I actually yeah, then again, I'm still a people pleaser. I didn't want to get on anyone's bad side, so I had a lot of friends. I had
Yeah.
lots of friends. People who like me for who I am. People who like me for I don't know
What they
maybe
could
what they could
get.
get from me.
Yeah. Hmm.
So yeah, I either way,
You made it.
I made the friends. I got the friends I deserved and
Yeah.
needed.
Okay. So talking of academics, what did you study in high school?
I was a science student.
Hey, Shako, Shako. Okay, so in pursuing science, you did biology,
Yeah,
chemistry, elective math,
and
and
physics.
physics. You didn't do geography, those things.
No,
Nah. Okay, so like, how was academics like for you? Like, did you enjoy reading what you were doing, or you just read it because you had to read it?
to be honest, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't. I
You
didn't.
want everybody to call you Shako so that you actually minimize the bullying, or what did you think?
Not that per
Yeah,
se. Initially, I actually like, I actually wanted to do it, but then I had a change of mind. I was leaning more into law and like government and things like that.
yeah.
But then it was too late. I'd already chosen science. But then I still enjoyed it though. It was interesting.
Hmm.
I had a lot of challenges in class, like academically. I'm not going to even lie. I had a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
But I think it also comes from the fact that I was a bit lazy, but then again, I was thinking too much. Like it's not me to focus on academics. I was thinking about a lot of things that I wasn't supposed to be thinking about as a teenager at that time.
Hmm.
I wasn't supposed to be thinking about why people hate me, why I'm
Yeah.
different. I was supposed to just
Living. Yeah.
live and focus on your studies, and that was such a waste of my life.
Hmm.
Yes, and it cost me a lot.
Yeah. So still in high school drama. How many minutes have we done? No, it's not 14 minutes. Okay. So 30 minutes. Okay. still in the high school drama, you were choir, right? So were you part of the SU? SU is Scripture Union, you guys. Were you part of the Scripture Union?
I was,
You were
but then
part.
I left.
Why did you leave? But we'll get into that first. So you getting all this bullying and even people in church hating you. Why did you still join the Scripture Union first of all? And how can you relate religion to your personal being? And like, do you sometimes blame God? What do you do? Like, how was the transition like to actually enter into SU? Or do you think that would be a safe space so that people can not hate?
Okay,
Give me a overview of why you joined SU, your life around
first,
God, and also your books, and also like you living. So it's a broad conversation altogether. Yeah.
first of all, I joined the SU. To be honest, I didn't join because I wanted to join, like willingly.
Yeah.
I was a junior, and some of the seniors were like, "Oh, come and join SU, come join us," and I was just going. And to be honest, I wasn't really religious at that time.
Yeah.
I was like before I entered high
High
school, I
school.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, my parents are taking me to church. I have to go. So I
Yeah.
was just going, and I'll just say a prayer or two, and then I just leave.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I got to high school and I was made to join SU, with all the bullying and feeling different and all of that, I was like, oh, maybe God can do something about it. Like God is the one who made me, so
Yeah.
I'm going to fix me.
Mm-hmm.
So I went I joined SC. I was praying about it. I was praying like endless, like God
Every day.
do something, change me, do something.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk like this. I want to wake up one day and like I'm a different person.
Yeah.
But then I ended up enjoying SU actually. Like it I I went there like not to go and worship
So
God.
good.
I
You read
just
it
went there for
unwillingly, but
yes. I
you
went there for
came
my
out
own personal
willingly.
yes. But as time went
Yeah.
by, I realized that oh, this going has is making me build a relationship with God, and I
Yeah.
started getting to know God, and like the agenda I had initially,
Yeah.
it just went. I just ended up like loving God, and
Mm.
that's the thing. And I loved singing too. So I was in the choir, I was in the SU choir, I was in other denominational because I was in like I was doing a lot. I was singing here and there. Oh. I was doing a lot of things.
Hey,
So
give us one freestyle.
oh,
Bononi.
not here.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like that's how like my relationship with God came. It didn't come like I want to know God. I just went that me, I'm going to God to do something about all
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
But when you came to know God for yourself
Hmm.
and love things about Him, how did you feel about it? And what did pursue you to continue like having a relationship with God? Like,
Good
yeah.
question. Um, I when I got to know God, it
Mm-hmm.
made me get to know myself too.
Yeah.
Because like in my opinion, I don't know about anyone, but in my
In
opinion,
his opinion, guys, disclaimer.
yes, I feel like when you get to know yourself, when you get to know God, you get to know yourself
Mm-hmm.
because we're actually in the image of God,
Mm-hmm.
and He made me, and He made me wonderfully, and like He made me perfect.
Yeah.
I was seeing myself to be imperfect in things, and I got to know that God
I can
doesn't.
relate.
I got to know that
Yeah.
God doesn't hate me at
Yeah.
all. He actually loves me more than like
You
anyone,
think,
more
yeah.
than I think.
Yeah.
And He loves me with all my effeminacy or whatever you call it. He loves me for how my voice, how I talk, how I behave. He loves me for all of that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so this how it is. And I got to, yeah, because I thought he hated me because
Yeah.
it all comes down to the misrepresentation
Temptation of
of God.
Christ. Yeah.
Yes, because you Christians,
You Chris.
we Christians,
Yeah.
we are supposed to represent God.
Yeah.
We are representing Him. We are not representing Him properly
Mm-hmm.
because we are spreading, um, we are creating division, a
Mm-hmm.
sense of otherness,
Yeah.
and God is not that kind of. But God brings people together. So what are you doing? If you're not doing what God does, you are doing something else. You are doing someone else's work.
Yeah.
Mhm. And if God brings togetherness, and unity and
Yeah.
peace. And the opposite of that is
Distraction,
distraction.
division.
And
Yeah.
who causes that?
Answer.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so we now think about who you are representing on earth.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like, oh, God loves me. I don't need anyone's validation or
Validation
anything. But then once in a while, human validation will,
matters.
yes, it matters. And things will get to you.
Yeah.
So I felt like, so I was confused because I'm getting to know God. God, with my understanding of who God is different from what people too are telling me. So who do I listen to? Who is telling the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Because God is saying that I'm wonderfully and fearfully made.
Mm-hmm.
He loves me just as I am.
Mm-hmm.
But the people have been like, oh no, you're not supposed to act like this. As a man or as a boy, you're supposed to act this and that and this and that and that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, so which is which? Like, what now?
What should you do?
What should I
How?
do? What
Have
should
you gone
I
for
do?
voice therapy
I
so
don't know
that
for
you it will be like, hey, hey, hey,
I
hey.
haven't gone for voice therapy.
Yeah.
Then I would have if I had a chance, but now I love my voice so much. Yeah, I did go for
Yeah.
the voice therapy. And I see my voice as a blessing. Yeah.
Okay. So talking of selective sense, because we've talked about how people misrepresent God. You guys, forgive me. We talk about how people misrepresent God and everything, and the same Christians like
Mhm.
us have sense we look on and we shame, and we also have sense that we are like, okay, it's normal. Do you understand? So it's like
Mhm.
we have a classes of sin. For example, if now maybe someone steals, right, and maybe steals a pen or a phone, we are like, okay, let's say a pen or a pencil, like in class, or petty things. You're like, oh, it's okay, it's normal. Eh? You not even you like you can buy a new one, it's normal. But if the same type of sin is rounded in a different way, you're like, hey, you are bad, though. Like,
I
okay,
feel like
and
people
nothing
people
too
judge sin based on
based
its
on
magnitude.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also it's not even about like the magnitude I'm talking about. Let's say for example we have celebrities that maybe are mostly half naked on stage, right? We are like, oh, okay, cool. But if you see maybe a different girl who has no social status, we are like, she's a prostitute. Like, do you understand? Like, we classify things in how we want it to be, and they're all at the same thing. It's about the social class
True.
of things that make people sees different type of things or same type of things as different when different type of people do it. Do you understand?
It actually varies
Yeah.
because like with a pen stealing a pen
Yeah.
issue, if you steal a pen, it's like, oh, it's just a pen, no one
Mm-hmm.
cares. But if I steal like a million CDs, it's still stealing.
Yeah.
But then because of how like it's the magnitude, because people
Okay,
will
so
see a
let me
picture
let me not even use
as a pen.
let me not even use magnitude. Let's say you guys, a politician, is being corrupt, right? And the same thing, a bank manager is also being corrupt in a bank. They are all sins, or like they're
Mm-hmm.
all things that are bad. Let me not use things. They're all things that are bad, right?
Yeah.
But a politician's own is going to be like, okay, he's not going to go for prison to it. Like they're just going to talk about it 1 day, 2 days, and we bypass it. Or if it's something we don't even talk about it, we're like, oh, politicians, they're always corrupt, so we leave it there like that for them. But a bank manager, they're going to prosecute him and like actually make him go to prison. You understand? So look at this. It's the same thing they are doing.
Yeah.
Corruption is corruption, or even policemen's corruption is corruption. But we have different levels of how we see them. And also, talking of police people, right? I took a church last time, and
Come and get us into trouble.
I took a church last time, right? And the policeman stopped the car. The mate just knew that he wanted money, so he just gave him 50 cedis, and they left before they have to go through all those things again. So it's about selective sins and things we see as sins and things we don't see as sins. And like people just see an effeminate person and like classify the person as a sin. Like, do you understand? Like the person actually a sin, and they start tagging the person in a different sexual orientation or different sexual preference kind of
Yeah.
shit. Like, do you understand? So what do you think about it? And do you think it should be rightly preached on, or how can we help resolve those things?
Education, to be honest.
But how do you see it first before you give us a solution to it?
I genuinely think it's unfair
Yeah.
in so many ways because why do you get to tell someone who they are when they haven't even told you who they are?
Yeah.
You don't know who I am, but then already you think you know who I am. You think you know who I'm sleeping with. You think you
Yeah.
know. Like, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? So when it happens, that it's like I personally don't understand it, because just because you see someone behaving or acting in a certain way, you assume some people are even sure it's maybe an assumption for them. They are like, oh, this one,
Yeah.
yeah, they are like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's sad. It's sad, but what can I do? I
Mm-hmm.
feel like you as a human being, you should think before you speak.
Mm-hmm.
You should think that even if you don't think, but just don't talk about certain things.
Yeah.
Certain things are not supposed to be talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you want to talk about it, you think about it before you do talk about it.
Analyze the pros and cons.
Yes. And I feel like it all boils down to education. I'm not even trying to like whether formal or informal education. Like it all try to start at home.
Yeah.
Education is like about like like you should be
Able to conceptualize certain things and also
exactly
understand it. And if you
exactly.
don't understand, there's other people are there to help you understand it.
That's the thing. Like
And
you're
also,
supposed to learn.
yeah,
If you've been taught a lot of things, how do I say, during your childhood,
good, yeah,
as you grow, you're supposed to unlearn certain things and learn new things, because growing up, you'll be like, oh, when you go to your sessions, don't go and follow those who smoke, those who drink, and those who this.
yeah,
Do you think those who drink and those who smoke, their parents didn't tell them the same thing? Like, do you get
yeah,
it?
yeah, I get it.
Me, let's say me, my mom's advice: when you go to school, don't go and drink, don't go and smoke. For all we know, I'm always going to change someone and make the person drink and
And
smoke.
smoke, yeah.
So yeah, you when you are growing, you have to learn and unlearn certain things. Like
Hmm.
they'll tell you, oh, this and this and this and this. When you grow up, you realize that you sit down and think, oh, this thing that I was being told when I was growing up, it's actually not really true, and it's like backwards.
Due to the understanding of what education looks like and how you've been unlearning things
Exactly,
and how you've been learning new things.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, let's say I went to school and
Hmm.
maybe I had a racist teacher,
Yeah.
and my teacher was teaching that, oh, because the white people did this and this and this to my ancestors, you also have to treat them this way and this way. If I was a child, I'll be like, oh, it's true, this just
Yeah.
making so much sense, so I'll act like that. And you can't blame me.
Because that's what they've taught
That's what
you.
they've
That's
taught me.
yeah.
So as I grow, I'll act on it, and
Yeah.
it doesn't become like an intentional action. It becomes my way of life.
Because
That's
you've
how.
been nurtured to it.
Yes, but I'm saying that as you grow,
Sorry.
use your senses. That, oh, it's the ancestors, it's their forefathers who did that. Times have changed, people have changed, things have evolved, and you're not supposed to have that evil mindset anymore.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Even for people who scam, right? This is the assumption they put on it. Oh, the reason why I'm scamming is because I want to take back what the white took from us.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
If
what
if
is that?
if we
Like,
are
what is
if
that?
we are going to still have that mindset,
Yeah,
we'll still be under colonization or something.
I
Because
tell you,
you can say you are going to take back. They can also come back and be like, they're also coming to wage war
wage,
and things
yeah,
like that. So certain things, unlearn them.
yeah.
Unlearn them. Use your senses. Learn by yourself and for yourself.
Hmm.
That's something. That's something. Education is very, very important, formally or informally. Just be educated. Use your senses. If you don't have any senses to use, go to school.
Okay. How many minutes? 28. Oh, we are doing well. Okay, so now I'm coming to the last. That is university and what course you study and like things around it, like your university life. Then after school. Okay, so we are coming to talk about the last university life. 4 years of you being University of Ghana, the University of Ghana, the only university in Ghana that deserves like much accolade than is getting because K University wants to take a shine, which will not allow it.
I'll not
But like,
participate in this.
yeah. So how was your life being in University of Ghana, and what did you actually study?
Okay, so I studied political science
Political science.
and information studies, just
Okay.
combined major.
Combined major period. Means he's smart.
I beg you. Yeah,
Yeah.
and my life in the university has been, I'll say normal,
Normal.
because I feel like normal. entails like good things and
And
bad
bad
things.
things.
Like you
Yeah.
need a balance of both.
Mm-hmm.
I've had like I've had academic backlashes,
And one, no, no, you
social
have to.
social
Yeah.
backlashes. I've had like some good times. I've had fun, so much fun. I've
Mm-hmm.
made like good friends.
Mm-hmm.
I've made very very good friends. I've met people every day. I feel like when I meet people, there are people I deserve to know and I'm meant to meet. And
Yeah.
I've met people that I'm supposed to meet in my
Missed.
life, and
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for them. Yeah. So I'll say like my experience in university has been like okay. It's been good. It's
Yeah.
been good. Despite all
The backlashes
the
and everything.
backlashes,
Yeah,
the
talking of
small.
and this university something, I just remembered a backlash. You were trending last year. Was it last year? Last year? Yeah, last year. Yeah, you were trending last year because you have a friend group
Mhm.
that you guys do almost everything together, right? And one of your friends is a celebrity, like a Ghanaian celebrity influencer share. And some people wanted to tarnish you guys' images because you guys took a picture at a crown mall, the iconic picture, of course. Who puts it inside the iconic picture? Yeah. And people are tagging you guys and saying that okay, your leaks are out, your nudes are out. They've seen you, Ahmed, your friend, sleeping with someone, and all those things. And how did you take it? Because you were in the picture.
You know how it is.
No, so how did you take it? Because my viewers like how did you even hear about it? Because me I didn't hear it till you told me before I heard about it. I was like, oh wow, Snapchat, and I went to Snapchat, it was trending like bad. Yeah, how did you hear about it? How did you take it? And how did your friends take it and cope with it? Because
It
you
was
guys you have family members on social media and everything is now digitalized. So how did you take it?
it was during the vacation and like people's information and stuff were already coming out. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh well, it's not my business. Let me just like mind my business and live my
Mm-hmm.
life. Ah, I was there and I saw like familiar pictures on people's. I'm like, ah, this picture looks very familiar. So I
Yeah.
tap on one side, I'm like, hey, what's going on? What happened?
Yeah.
And I think it was around Father's Day or getting to Father's Day or some days or a day after
Yeah.
Father's Day around that time. And it was trending. And I'm like, I was confused because like, why is it trending? Who did what among the group? And then like they have some leaks or stuff like that. I'm like, leaks.
Yeah.
So I was confused and I was like, I was in the car with my mom.
You just look at the mic and look at the camera so
I
that
was
it will be intensified.
I was in the car with my mom and
Yeah.
I think we are driving somewhere and I was panicking because I was like, what if my mom sees it? She'll think that my something is out there too. And I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, she found out. Yeah, she told me.
How was it? Did she ask you any questions surrounding like it?
She was, how do I say this? She's a mother.
Yeah.
She's going to be concerned. She's like, what's going on? What's all this? What did you do? I'm like, I didn't do anything. Someone has just taken our pictures. She uses it for clout. And my mom, she can be difficult sometimes
Yeah.
because she doesn't like those things. It's like you're in the limelight for wrong
Wrong thing.
reasons.
Yeah.
And I understand her. Like every mom will act the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand her. And I was like, no, this and this and this. I don't know why this is trending. I just people just want to destroy people because
Yeah.
so where is the leak?
Bring it out.
See, it's been
Yeah.
almost a year or
A
something.
year. It's a year.
And we've not seen any leak. People
Yeah.
just want to destroy people. And what, like, why do you take delight in that? Don't you have any hobbies? So I just feel like people just want to
So
they
after
want
that
Snapchat
incident
views and
and
stuff
you
like that.
came back to campus and you're also in like a hall, you are not going from house to like campus every day. How were you able to survive in that environment? Because people will be looking at you. I
It
know
was
color way na me who in the
it
picture.
was it
Like
was crazy.
yeah.
Especially like going to nice markets.
Universities of Ghana students can relate to.
Robert,
Yeah.
stop. When
Yeah.
like I feel like my neck was heavy every time I was like my neck felt so heavy. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is everyone? So what did I do? And like
Oh.
the rest of the people in the picture were not in the school with me. I was the only one in the school.
They all
So
left.
they all left now. So I was like, oh my god. And even though I think after it will pass ideology, I feel like this is going to be my life forever. But then it still passed. But
Yeah.
it was just hard. You guys should give it a rest. Like let other added people rest.
Yeah.
Let black people rest. Let Muslims rest. Let Christians rest. Let feminine presenting males rest. Let masculine presenting girls rest. Let people rest. Like the world is already hard as it is
Yeah.
now. It's already hard being a human being. It's hard being a black person. Don't make it even harder for people. People are going through.
Black
You
oppressing
watching this, you
black
are
is so
going through
bad.
something.
Yeah.
Allow people live. Let
Yeah.
people just let people live. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now life after school. Now that you've graduated, you're
Mm-hmm.
graduado alumnus. Now that you've graduated, how do you see life right now? Like you entering the life space, like adolescence, yeah, you entering the adulthood. Like how are you seeing it? How are you trying to cope with it? How do you think you would be? Do you think you struggle? Where do you want to see, where do you see yourself? I don't even like where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years. I don't like that. Where do you see yourself? Like the NSS bit, how do you see NSS for you? Where do you want to work like after school? How is everything after school going to look like for you?
To be honest, I really don't know. I don't know. I can't. I don't want to expect anything, and then it
Yeah.
comes, and I'll be disappointed.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm just hoping
Yeah.
for the best. Whatever that God wants to happen to me, it should happen. I was even talking to my mom yesterday. I was on the call with her that I want to die because this adulthood thing is not easy. To me, I promise. Like I was telling her because like it's hard, and I've not even gone like reached there yet. It's already hard. I'm not really expecting anything. I don't want to expect anything. I'm
But
just
you're hoping
hoping.
for a lot.
I'm hoping for a lot. I'm hoping for experience.
Yeah.
Hoping for exposure. I'm hoping for more open minded. I'm hoping for wisdom. I'm hoping to like learn new things. I'm hoping for success.
Yeah.
So that's I'm just hoping. I'm not expecting. I
Okay,
don't.
so hoping. What are you hoping for after school since you just graduated?
I'm hoping that I
Yeah.
get a good place to do my national service.
Okay.
I'm hoping
Can you
to.
explain national service to people who are not in Ghana currently and everything?
Okay, in my own sense, I feel like it's like um, is it mandatory?
Yeah, it is. So if for in Ghana, national service is you need to work for a government for a specific period of time. That is usually 1 year, so that you can work in government agencies. That's all.
Yeah,
Because you can actually decide not to do it, but when you feel like maybe you want to be a politician or you want to work in the government sector, you not be allowed to work there.
I think it's
Yeah.
also have like experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. For like things outside NSS, things
Yeah.
outside 1 year
Oh,
to
there
come.
you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. So you continue.
So yeah, I'm just hoping for a good place to do my NSS, get a good pay, and hopefully get retained, get a good job, work, earn something, start my own life, support like my family if I have to, and then we'll see where God will take me from there.
Okay. Thank you for coming on Real Talk with Robert, and we expect to
You
see you
too.
later in the episode. I want you to come back to the episode, maybe in the next season that we'll be having a new episode, something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, what are your last words for my viewers?
Again, let people live. It's hard. It's hard being a human being. It's hard being black. It's hard being a Ghanaian. It's hard being the country. Don't make it harder for anyone. Just be happy. Let people be happy. Don't be the cause of someone's like unhappiness. Like what do you get from that? Like just be happy. Let people be happy too. And we'll all live. I mean life is too short to be like making someone stressed and also being stressed. So just live. Okay, you're not taking the world anywhere.
You've heard from the horse's own mouth, let people live. Thank you for tuning in to Real Talk with Robert.